Hi, Happy Valley. This is my first video from home, so my environment's a little different. Yes, that is LeBron James behind me. This is a fat head of him. This is my boyfriend's office, and so it's a shrine to LeBron James. He's everywhere in here. We've got little bobbleheads. There's all kinds of LeBron James things in here. I am filming from home, and as you can see, I have a open door policy. The dogs will not have it if we have the doors shut, and actually here comes one right now. You want to come up here and say hi? Come on. Come on. Come on. Here's Titan. He is wet because he went and got in the creek. He's a good boy. But he'll come in here occasionally because he hears me talking and he wants to be a part of it. But I just thought I would say hello, and let's get started with today's video. So today I'm going to be demonstrating the difference between a one-point perspective and two-point perspective. And this is just a little video to help you transition from working from, again, one-point perspective to two-point perspective. So I'm going to go over and review a few things. With one-point perspective, I've told you guys that we draw the object first, or we draw the box first. So you'll have your horizon line and put your one vanishing point on that line. And I'm going to work with without a ruler. It's a little bit easier for me to demonstrate. So when you're working with one-point perspective, you draw the box first. So here's the front of my box, the part that's facing the viewer first, and you're going to line up these corners with that vanishing point. If you can draw towards that vanishing point without initially going through your box, then you can draw that. So I'm going to start up here at the top left hand side, this corner towards that vanishing point. If I were to line up my ruler, I could see that it is a clear path towards it, so I draw towards it. The bottom left, if I were to start drawing my line, it would originally start going through my box, therefore I don't draw it. Top right-hand side, I can draw clearly towards that vanishing point, so I draw towards it. And then the bottom would go through my box, so I would not draw that. Now to finish off your box, you want to have a parallel line that runs just as it does in the front of the box. So all we do is connect these two receding lines with another horizontal line, and we have a box. This box, because we can see the top part of this box, we are looking from a bird's eye view. Now let's draw a box that goes above and below the horizon line. When I draw these boxes, anything that goes in front of my horizon line, I like to erase that, get rid of it. It just makes it a little bit easier to visualize. And again, you'll match these corners of your box towards the vanishing point. If they can clearly go towards it, you will draw. So starting off at the corner, I'm going to go towards that vanishing point. It would go through my box. I would not draw it. Bottom left-hand corner would go through my box. I would not draw it. Top right, I have a clear path towards it. I'm going to draw towards it. Same thing at the bottom right-hand side. I can draw towards that vanishing point. Then you want to have a parallel line that runs just like it does at the front of the box. Connect those two receding lines with another line. Get rid of that horizon line. And because we cannot see the top of the box nor the bottom of the box, we are looking at a normal view. And now let's draw one that is above the horizon line. So we draw the top part of our box, or the front part of our box, the front part. Line these corners up towards that vanishing point. Top left would go through my box. I would not draw it. Bottom left, I have a clear path, so I draw towards it. Top right hand side would go through my box initially, so I would not draw it. Bottom right-hand side, I can go towards that vanishing point, so I would draw it. Run a parallel line just like it is at the front of the box down here. Connect those lines with a nice horizontal line. And because we can see the bottom of this box, we are looking from a worm's eye view. So that's one-point perspective in a nutshell. And let's move on to two-point perspective. So something that already stands out, obviously we're going to be working with 2 points. So that's the first difference. And then with one-point perspective, you draw the box or the front of the object first. With 2-point perspective, we're drawing the angle. So things are rotated or turned. Using our ruler, draw our horizon line. And instead of having one vanishing point in the center, we're going to draw 2 vanishing points towards the outside part of our horizon line. And we're going to start with the angle first. So we're going to be below that horizon line. Start off with your angle. And what you will do is take your ruler, and left-hand side of this line is going to use that left-hand vanishing point. Right-hand side will use the right-hand vanishing point. So line those parts together with the vanishing point. Left-hand side goes towards that left-hand vanishing point, both bottom and top. Right-hand side towards the right-hand vanishing point, both bottom and top. Connect those receding lines down with a vertical line, just like it is in the front. That's your angle. And now to draw the top part of our box. The left-hand side wants to go towards the right. So this left-hand side of this box now wants to go towards the right. The right-hand side, to finish it off, wants to go towards the left. So we just use opposite vanishing points to finish off the top part of our box. And then you'll come back in with an eraser, erase anything extra. And because we can see the top part of our box, we are looking from a bird's eye view. Now let's start with an angle that goes through the horizon line. Left-hand side of this angle, we'll use that left-hand vanishing point. And because we're closer to that vanishing point, it will look really steep, and it's correct. As long as you are connecting up with that vanishing point, it will look really steep, but you are not wrong. You're doing the right thing. So left-hand side of this line goes towards the left-hand vanishing point. Right-hand side will use the right-hand vanishing point. And we're probably going to have to work around this box right here that I've already drawn. Let me zoom in a little bit. I have a little bit of a glare on there. Hopefully we can still see. So right-hand side, I'm still going to use that vanishing point. I'm just going to skip over areas where my box is in front of. And we're going to connect these down with a vertical line. So connect those receding lines down. And back here, we don't really know where the bottom is because of this other box is in the way, so we're just going to pretend that it ends right here and draw that down. I'll get rid of my horizon line. And because we cannot see the top of the box nor the bottom, we are looking from a normal view. And lastly, let's do one that is above the horizon line. So you draw your angle first. Left-hand side uses left-hand vanishing point. Right-hand side, right-hand vanishing point. one vanishing point. Connect these down with a vertical line. And now to do the bottom, again, we want to use the opposite vanishing points. So this right-hand side is going to be using the left-hand vanishing point. The left-hand side will use the right-hand vanishing point. Get rid of any of that little extra stuff. All right, and because we can see the bottom of this box, we are looking from a worm's eye view. So in a nutshell, that is the difference between 1-point and 2-point perspective. There it goes. So there you go. There is the differences between the two. So remember that 2-point perspective, you use 2 points and you draw the angle of the object first. I hope that was helpful. Talk to you later.